Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV and another edition of the Extra Time Show. It is 16 days without a game and then we go and do that. So what can be said? Not much can be said really. John Aldridge summed it up pretty well on Twitter. He said, yet another defeat by a bottom of the league team. Bring on Arsenal. First half was X-rated. I mean, it was shit really. It was, let's just be honest. We were totally set up for the team to just counter us. And it's been happening the last 10, 12 games. Hendo missing, Lucas coming in, we just didn't have that pace there. And basically, if you look on Twitter, just fans fuming all around, everyone's getting the blame. Danny Simpson giving a bit of stick out to Carragher. It's not been a good performance, and I don't know, heads will surely roll in the summer. The whole La Manga camp is now looking like, what did we do there, if not to break down these smaller sides? But if we want to be optimistic about it, which we try to be on this show, we can say we were beaten by the champions, but that's not going to wash. We were beaten by a team that we should be beating ourselves. And instead, we're in the games that we should have been playing, we should have probably been in the League Cup final. Daniel Agger, he tweeted saying 5 years ago today of Steven Gerrard lifting the League Cup there. And it's getting to a point now where Liverpool fans were wanting a trophy. And the league performance isn't doing this, and usually we'll have a trophy to fall back on, but it's not happened in the past few years. So we're just looking to bounce back. I think we will have a better performance against Arsenal because we can do better against good sides that will play football. Teams like Leicester, Wes Morgan and Robert Huth are not exactly known for passing it round, so Firmino is useless in games like that. Jamie Carragher, Liverpool legend, he has been tweeting saying, interview and finishing masterclass with Romelu Lukaku, and he's pictured there in a little Everton training kit. We've all seen the picture of Carragher in an Everton kit, so it's not new to Liverpool fans, but at the same time, he's always up for a laugh, and he gets people talking, so it's nice to see him doing that. Another Liverpool legend, Ian Rush, he tweeted today saying, happy St. David's Day. So any Welsh fans out there, happy St. David's Day to you. And it's just shit when Liverpool lose because there's not really much to say and the players go on a Twitter hiatus. So the under-23s we'll discuss. We had Conor Randall doing a bit of a Gerrard-esque last-minute saviour job where we won 1-0. He's on the left-hand side. I think he's playing left-back, and he's about 30 yards out, 91 minutes in against West Brom, I think it was, and he has a strike, 30 yards. Keeper should do better, but it goes in, and we get the points there. So, no, it was brilliant news for the under-23s. We dominated possession yet again, and some of these lads must be looking at the first teamers thinking, I'm definitely due a bloody start here. As for the likes of Brooks Lennon, we had Ryan Scott getting on me on Twitter. He said, your boy Brooks Lennon scored a hat-trick, and had lots of good runs for the under-20s. He's playing in the CONCACAF for the under-20s. And then he tweeted me again. Brooks Lennon scored another goal and was subbed at half-time. And I said, anyone who gets on me on Twitter, I will usually give them a shout-out. But Ryan Scott there doing his best to be the USA scout for the Redmen TV. On to the under-18s, we've got the last game of the season coming up on the 4th against Manchester City, who are top of the league. We've got the league table here. As you can see, we're a while off in terms of points, about 10 points, 12 points. But we go into a playoff. The top 4 teams of the league will go into a playoff and play each other once, and then the winner of that group will be crowned champions of the under-18s league. So we are still in with a shout of winning that. So when we play City, it will be a good test. It will be a good barometer of whether the team is good enough to win the league. A lot of points difference between them, so hopefully the class won't show. As for the loanies, we had Natural Red said, some might think this is a joke, but Kent will be good enough as an attacking option next season. Ryan Kent's been playing really well. Him and Danny Ward, another Liverpool loanee, faced off in a 1-1 draw. But they've been playing well. They've been good all season. Sacco, he actually got his debut in a dominating performance for Crystal Palace, in which they got a clean sheet, a much-needed clean sheet because they haven't had many. And Markovic didn't start for Hull. But sitting back watching that Leicester game thinking Sacco and Markovic, it's like 30 odd million there out on loan. Either we recoup that money or just get the players in, because I don't know, could Sacco have done a better job than Lucas at centre back? Who knows, you tell me. Pedro Chirivella, he had an assist and played 90 minutes for Go Ahead Eagles in a 3-1 defeat, and Taiwo Awoniyi also got a run out. As for the loans, there's not much going on really with the loans. Transfer targets of the week, we're keeping it fast this week. We had Lewis Parry, who said, Lewis, thoughts on Aubameyang and Royce at Liverpool next season? It's just not going to happen, is it? Aubameyang, he's got the world to pick from. I think he's going to Real Madrid. Royce, I don't know, maybe with him with a shout. I've been seeing rumours of Götze, or Goats, whatever you want to call him. But yeah, Marco Royce, he's a fucking fantastic player. I'd like that symmetry of Mane and Royce, left and right wing, would be brilliant. The class, we don't really need to scout them on this show, because we all know how good they are. We did have Klopp, the Pirate King, said, hey Lewis, love the show, and your head isn't even that massive. That's not me, mate, that's Jamie. Jamie's got the massive head. Let's all just be aware of that. He said, could you talk about the potential signing of Mahoud Hassan Trezeguet? The same source that has broken many addictions like Salah to Roma. Listen, I've not even heard of this guy in my life. I did Google him before. He was linked to Notts Forest. So I personally can't see it, but you know what? If he does come and he makes Egyptian fans happy, then you know what? Let's see what happens. I don't really think that's going to happen though. Comments of the week. It's just a short show this week because Liverpool got beat, and you know what? Can be asked. John Brown said, I actually won that Jordan Henderson Max Muscle competition. I said last week Jordan Henderson was advertising a new thing, and the lad, John Brown, I think he's Scottish and couldn't get down to the thing in London. That's just a mad thing about the internet. You say something and then some guy goes, oh yeah, I actually won that competition. Unfortunate for John, but keep watching the show. Woodstock Estate said, Ting is actually Jamaican patois. Don't make an issue of this, Redmen. It's like, mate, I was just saying Daniel Sturridge is not Jamaican. You're like called Bomber Clot. Don't know why I done that. Probably shouldn't have done that. And I'm quite embarrassed about doing that now, but you know, we'll have a laugh. Lewis has got the biggest muscles I've ever seen. How much do you lift, mate? From Lewis Cleary. Mate, all I do is a lift spirits. That's all I'm here to do. And CJ McFluffballs, nice name, said, mate, take a look at Naby Keita at right back for Leipzig. If Can leaves, this kid would be ideal. Can's not a right back. Oh, RB, yeah. Keita, centre mid. Do you know what? I should have read this before I come on here, but you know what? P.S. Lewis, what's your favourite thing to have on toast? Sausage, bacon and egg, mate. All day of the week. Red sauce or brown sauce? I don't know. That's the bit. We're dealing with the big issues here on Redmen TV. Red sauce and brown sauce on toast. No, the questions I'll leave you with is, after that defeat, is the season over? We're in no trophies. We're still battling for fourth, and we're in a dogfight for fourth, and it's been going on for a while now. So is the season over? We've just announced a new CEO, which Steve and me and the lads will be talking about later on. Peter Moore, I think it is. So what are your thoughts on that? Is it just a PR stunt to deflect away from the abysmal performances we're having this season? Or and do we need new tactics? I've talked about a new formation, but do we just need to go against teams like Leicester, who we know are going to counter? Why don't we sit back? Why don't we play the likes of Origi to stretch their defence? Because we don't need to press their defence. Do we need new tactics? And if so, what do you think they should be? Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and most of all, take it easy.